our kiddo will engage when we initiate connection moments through playing, and he'll engage to a small extent when we initiate connection through conversation. He'll even occasionally initiate playing with mom or dad, but for the most part, unless he wants or needs something, he avoids talking to us, particularly me, mom. In 6 years, I can probably count on my fingers the times he's initiated connection through conversation. I'm not even talking about deep and meaningful conversations. I'm talking about, hey mom, look at this rock I found. When he does, I try to ooh and ah over the discovery or make sure he's getting solid positive feedback to encourage more, but it just doesn't happen, and I don't know how to teach or encourage it. He will initiate both play and conversation with his siblings to a degree, and sometimes to his dad, but almost never with me. I feel like I've put in so much effort for us to have connection, but I feel like I'm nowhere with him. Okay, the fact that he is avoiding you so actively shows that you are the person he feels the most connected with and therefore the most vulnerable with. And this is true of kids with disorganized attachment. When they feel a connection or a need for someone, that's the person that they push away the most. And it does often happen to be moms. Now, what are some recommendations for this? I would say that there's a book called I Love You Rituals. I have it, but I couldn't find it as I was preparing for this question. And it's really simple. It's like little, almost like imagine like a parent devotional, but with I love you ritual ideas. Very simple. They have pictures, and you can pick, I would say, pick 3 I love you rituals that you're going to do every single day with him. And yes, this is more work for you. It really is. I mean, it's finding a time to do it. Make it kind of expected. So these rituals are going to feel very much like what we do with babies, except they're going to have a little bit more structure and a little bit more rhythm or song to them or that sort of thing. But it's going to be focused on delighting in just his mere existence. His fingers, his toes, his eyes, his nose, his ears, all the early attachment worth and belonging lessons that we want to give our babies, that sometimes our babies are just too stressed to receive, or we didn't even have them at those ages where they were able to get those lessons. So that lesson of worth, I am loved, I am likable, I am safe, all those lessons, we have to go back and kind of meet the early need to get those lessons. Like playing a game of Uno with a 6-year-old, which is developmentally appropriate, is not going to meet that need. So we want to go back and do some of those attachment rituals. And we want them to be fun for the kiddo. So when you're looking at these I love you rituals, kind of just pick out some ones that you know will be fun or that you would like to try, and then try to use them predictably. So like every time he gets hurt, we might do an I love you ritual about counting his fingers and counting his toes. It sounds silly, but that's exactly what we do to babies. This little piggy went to the market. This little piggy had fun. This little piggy had roast beef, and this little piggy had none. What is that teaching a baby? Just that their mere bodies are super, super delightful, and that you just enjoy them so much. When babies don't really do anything that enjoyable, they don't do anything that helpful, at least, right? They just exist and we enjoy them. And so we want to add some of that to your relationship with him. It's not that you're doing something wrong. It's not. That's the hard thing. Because typical kids will not leave their moms alone. It's almost suffocating, the way children kind of pursue moms. Watch me, mommy. So the fact that he's avoiding it so much shows me that it's really a deep vulnerability, but he really does care. He just doesn't know how to make that connection. And so we're going to make the connection so the bar is going to be so low, because it's not going to be something he can't do or something he's initiating. It's just going to be, let's just go back to that basic level of delighting in his body and his existence, and see if that helps a little bit. I feel bad for him because kids need a lot of that feedback from their moms every day, and he's not seeking it and he's not getting it, and that's hard. And with siblings and friends and even dads, the level of vulnerability just isn't there. So it makes the stakes just higher with you, which is hard.